Hi, how are you doing? I hope you have a very nice day. I'm Eva and I make YouTube videos about veganism, raw veganism. Yeah, I think that's it. And today's topic is going to be about the question, being raw vegan, vegan or fruitarian in Germany, my honest opinion, and can I really recommend it to be vegan, raw vegan or fruitarian in Germany? First I want to say Germany is quite a good country to live in because it has a good infrastructure, it's quite safe. Of course, it depends where you're living. However, if you're living in the countryside, it's very quiet most of the time and people are very hardworking but honest. So I enjoy it during the summer times to live in Germany. However, now let's get to vegan people. Is it good to be vegan in Germany? First I want to say it depends where you live. So if you live on the countryside, it might be a little bit more tricky because people don't have so much information about veganism. So vegetarians are accepted in most of the parts, but being vegan is still something above, and most people don't really know about veganism, especially older people. So this can be something difficult to deal with, but I think it's in every tradition or in every country. From the food supply, it's great because especially if you base your food choices around rice, beans, potatoes, root vegetables, in the summer more fruit, it's super easy because we have a lot of supermarkets where we have a lot of options in Germany, and food is quite cheap in Germany. It's not the best quality, especially fruit, but it's quite cheap. And I can definitely say as vegan, especially if you are not really on the raw side, but you are more like sometimes processed food, more cooked food, it's definitely easy to be vegan in Germany. And also going to restaurants, it depends, of course. In cities there are more vegan restaurants, and so it's no problem, I would say. And especially in cities like Munich or Berlin, especially Berlin, people are more aware of veganism, and people have more information and people accept you more when you're vegan. So that's pretty great, I think. Yeah, so being vegan in Germany, I think, is a great thing. The next thing is raw veganism. So maybe for those of you who don't know what raw veganism is, it's basically people not cooking their food. So basically eating a lot of fruit, but also vegetables or sprouting or fermenting food. And I honestly have to say it depends where you live. So I live in Bavaria in a small village, and it's very traditional, so people have no information about raw veganism, so you're definitely the weirdo. However, when you get closer to cities, people have more information about raw veganism, and there are also some events about raw veganism, so it's definitely possible, especially if you focus more on sprouting and stuff. It's possible. However, yeah, I think it's not the best thing, but it's possible. And now let's go into fruitarianism. So fruitarianism is something that I really enjoy. It's basically a little bit 80-10-10 style, so fruit-based, a lot of fruit. And for me, it's a favorite thing because I feel so amazing when I eat so much fruit. However, here in Germany, it can be quite tricky because first, our fruit quality is not the best. Well, our food is not so expensive in comparison to other countries like Australia or France or Italy or something. But basically almost every fruit has to get imported from other countries, has to be shipped thousands and thousands of miles from South America or Spain or Morocco. So it's, I don't know, it's not fresh, and you can really feel and taste that it's not fresh and that there are no more minerals and vitamins in it, especially when you eat fruit for longer periods or eat a fruit-based diet over a longer time, like some years, you really taste that the fruit is not good. You really taste it, and I think that's actually quite sad. Of course, I'm super grateful that I get, especially in the winter, fruit, um, but it doesn't taste. And often I feel that I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat because the fruit quality is just simply super, super bad. So if you want to have high quality fruit, don't go to Germany. It's just a fact. And yeah, and organic food is super expensive. So I don't buy organic food because sometimes organic food is like 10 times more expensive than the conventional food, and conventional food is just really bad. So it's not good. So that's something I really can't recommend. But in the summer it's easier because in the summer we have more variety. In the winter there are only a few fruits, to be honest, like melons, grapes, mangoes. Avocado is quite cheap actually in winter time. Yeah, but it's not so much variety, to be honest. It's, I think, like in most of northern countries, like maybe a little bit better than Sweden and Denmark and those northern countries, but it's still not good. And in the summertime we have some grown produce and grown fruit and vegetables in Germany, like strawberries and apples and pears and plums as well sometimes. But they're super amazing if you get them organic. They taste super good. However, there are only few, and the rest really has to get imported. So even in the summertime, basically 99% of your grapes, melons, plums, figs, etc. come from different countries like Spain, South America, or Africa, India. So it still has to get transported for a very, very long way. And it's also, I think, very bad for the environment to ship your food so long. And let's be honest, when some fruit is not ripe, is picked and it's not ripe and it has to get shipped over the whole world, how should there be still vitamins or minerals? So yeah, before I end this video, I just want to sum it up. So vegan, especially if you eat more cooked foods, maybe in the winter you eat more root vegetables, because root vegetables are very cheap in the winter in Germany. So carrots, for example, or cabbage, broccoli, etc. They're very cheap. When you're vegan, you have no problem at all. Raw vegan can be a little bit more tricky, especially if you tend to eat more fruit. And frutarian, I can really not recommend in Germany. I simply cannot recommend it. That's actually why I want to move away from Germany, not only because of the fruit, but also because of the winter, because I get so depressed in the winter time and I need sun. I really need sun to feel good. And when it's dark and rain, I love the rain, but when it's dark and snowing and cold, I don't feel good. So I really want to move to Tenerife, or just stay in Germany during the summertime and maybe move to Thailand or southern countries for the winter time. So that's my plans, because I won't do another winter as a fruitarian. That's why I'm not fruitarian 100%. I would say I'm 80% fruitarian in Germany, because it's simply so tricky and I don't feel good eating all fruit and some greens in Germany, because I don't know, the fruit quality is not so good. So this video might be a little bit negative, and I hope you can forgive me. Yeah, but if you enjoyed it, nevertheless, you can still like it, and I would be super, super happy if you liked it, and I wish you a very nice